Good morning, YouTubes. Come back here again. Again. That's what happens when you record 2 videos in a row and assume that people are still with you. Come back here again. I'm still on my trip to deliver Christmas cards. The late ones after my back injury. And I thought I'd try and get a few vlogs in, because if this injury flares up, I'm not going to be able to get any videoed. God, I'm not on any tablets for the back injury, honest. I'm in a happy mood. Yesterday was my last day at work until Christmas. I've got a week off. Back on the 28th or 29th or something like that. A nice week off for Christmas. Go and see all the family. Should be nice. And just puts me in a happy mood. I haven't really got a topic, so I'll just ramble on, and hopefully something sensible will happen. Or at least mildly amusing. I have no idea where I'm going. I've gone the wrong way again. Oh dear. I posted up a video the other day about trolls. I'd had my first troll, and oh, they're all coming now. It's a good job I'm thick-skinned, because I can imagine for some people some of the comments that they get on YouTube are really hurtful and will really upset them, and I would imagine in some cases probably scare them quite badly as well, you know, from these trolls. And I don't know, I got an absolute corker the other day, and what happened was I've got the YouTube set up so that whenever I get a new comment on a video, it emails me, and it goes to the old Google Mail business, and I like to try and reply to all the comments. I mean, there's some, to be honest, that I reply to that maybe didn't actually warrant a reply, but I just like to. Yeah, it's like acknowledging, isn't it? If somebody walks up to you in the street that you know and says, you know, oh, they're nice shoes, and just walks past, you don't just ignore them. You know, you go, thank you, or haha, or whatever it might be. But there's some kind of acknowledgement. You can't really kind of smile on YouTube. I suppose you could send a smiley face. Says sensible overtaking, well done. And oh dear, I'm in too good a mood to care. It's a 30-mile-an-hour zone. I'm doing 31, but. The good news is that up here, quite often there's a police van, so maybe you'll be in trouble. Anyway, yes, I like to respond to them all, and then there's some that I don't respond to, and I feel a bit guilty sometimes. But then you get the trolls. And I got this one the other day, and he left a comment on the Mercedes video, the one where I put the video up and it analysed what I did wrong. And it finished with what the Mercedes driver did wrong. And then what I did wrong again in reacting to what the Mercedes driver did, and then the Mercedes driver doing the tailgate and all that kind of thing. And I put that up. Obviously I put it up because I thought it might amuse people. I thought maybe you'd get the odd person who would look at that and go, oh, right, I understand there's, you know, bikers are vulnerable and we've got to be a bit careful when we're driving past them. I mean, I didn't really hope. I hope that would happen. I don't really expect it to. But also to show you the errors that I'd made, and to kind of put out there the idea that we should, especially now we've got cameras, be analysing our riding and understanding where we could have gone better. I know I got this comment, and it was quite a long one, and I thought it was a guy being quite intelligent and saying, you know, I mean, he was slightly aggressive, but he wasn't entirely insulting or anything, but he was slightly well, I can't think of the word. He was trying to put me down, but he made some very good points about, you know, the mistakes I'd made. And I sat there and I thought, you know, this is a good comment. You know, the language, he wasn't swearing or anything, but the language was quite aggressive, but I thought, well, it's a sensible, you know, there are some sensible points he's making, so I'm going to come back with a sensible response. And I crafted a response, I hammered away at the keyboard like one of the infinite monkeys at a response, and I basically said, yeah, I absolutely agree, I made some errors here, but you've got to admit she made some errors too, and the end bit was pretty dangerous, and yada yada yada. But I admitted my mistakes. I know that I made some riding errors there, and I certainly added to the problem. So I thought, great, somebody's come back with some constructive criticism, and I've gone back with an answer where I say, yeah, you're right, absolutely, but you got to admit she made some mistakes. And I thought that's what this is all about. This is why I'm doing it. I want to learn more, and criticism is always good. So I'm going to turn around now because I did go completely the wrong way. I only visit this house once a year to send this card because I don't know the woman, but so I keep forgetting where it is. So yeah, so I sent that reply, and then I went back to my Gmail, and I saw I had another comment had come in while I'd been crafting this reply, and it's from the same guy. And I thought, oh great, he's either responded incredibly quickly, or he's talking about something else. So yeah, we're going to have another conversation. It's going to be good. And then he showed himself to be a troll, because his other comment, which was on a video that was entirely, I don't know. I mean, you couldn't really. It wasn't a talky video. It was a clippage one. There was nothing particularly astounding in there to get annoyed about. But his comment, instead of the 15-line sensible comment, was, "I want to punch you in the face." So I thought, the disappointment wasn't that he'd put that, because there are idiots in life, and this is what they do. Give them a little thrill. I was watching Del Boy, his video on trollers, and he's absolutely right. We've got to give them a little thrill so they don't go out and try and rape a dog or something like that. But it's so disappointing. It doesn't make me angry. It just makes me disappointed and sad that somebody who clearly has the intelligence to put together a sensible, insightful comment on a video will follow it up with, "I want to punch you in the face." In some ways, although the English is better, the comment is even less useful than "what a pussy biker, I am full my cock." Anyway, I don't really know what to do with these, so I think it was Hoary Rider. Yep, we got some blue lights. I think it was Hoary Rider who was saying about these things should be deleted, and in this case, because I'd like my channel to be watched by anybody, including children, I have actually deleted and banned that guy. Now if he wants to carry on commenting with the good comments, the sensible ones, by all means drop me a private message, and I will unban you if I can work out how to do that. But I know I don't like doing it. I'm a proponent of free speech. I think you should be able to say anything you like within sensible reasons, but I'm not going to allow "I will punch you in the face" to just sit on my or "I want to punch you in the face" to sit on my list of comments. Aside from anything, you probably gathered from some other videos if you've watched them that I like reading my psychology books, and aside from anything, if people see things like that, it encourages people to act like that. The news is actually a really bad thing for encouraging people to behave badly, even to the point that if you have a suicide in an area and you really publicise it, it's well known that you will increase the number of suicides in that area. Although it might not be done consciously, people seeing behaviour tend to repeat that behaviour. It's built into how humans work. It's how we evolved. So I'm happy to have constructive criticism. I'm not happy to have threats of violence, and I'm not happy to have excessive swearing either. And there have been some comments with swearing in that I'm a bit wary of, because kids might be reading these channels, reading these comments. I haven't deleted those ones, but I have been tempted. So please, even if you see some driving or my riding makes you think that I am a whatever it might be that I am, please try and keep the swearing out of the comments. Anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching. It's been fun as usual. Ride safe. It's a couple of days before Christmas, so Merry Christmas. And I'll talk to you again soon.